Hello everyone, happy Monday, and in the UK it's a bank holiday Monday today, so I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Glorious weather, well, extended weekend, isn't it really? But glorious weather as well in the UK. So I'm in Wiltshire and it's absolutely stunning outside, lovely warmth, blue sky, everything. So everyone's probably in barbecue, doing barbecues and everything else. So enjoy whatever it is that you're doing. Thank you for joining me live. If you're joining on the replay, put hashtag replay and say hi and let me know where you're watching from. Hello, Sarah. I hope you're okay. If you want to share this out and, tag people in, bring your friends on, that would be awesome as well. Hello, Lisa. I hope you're okay. How's the card making going? And both Sarah and Lisa, how are your kids as well? Are they enjoying the weather? Are you getting out there and making memories and doing stuff, or are they all out with the friends? When they get to a certain age, a lot of them are all out with the friends, aren't they? So yeah. But I also want to ask, is this glorious weather in the UK bringing out your hay fever? I know mine's been playing up a little bit today, so the essential oils are out. But, it's all about, really enjoying the time that we have with this glorious sunny weather before it starts raining again, because in the UK, it's very unpredictable, right? So I asked earlier on, actually, any topics that you guys would like me to talk about. So Shelley and Rachel have come back to me with some great topics, which is what I am going to be talking about today. So if you want to grab a notebook and pen, share this out, tag people in, that would be awesome. So let's have a look who's on. Going good. I'm glad everything's going well with the cards. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Sylvia in America. Hello, Lisa. They're all out. Yes. Hello, Anna. Hello, Danny. Danny, happy birthday for yesterday, honey. Hope you had a fabulous, extended weekend birthday, isn't it? Hello, Cherry. Hello, Sue. Hope you're all okay. So I will say that Shelley and Rachel, I've written it down because I haven't got my laptop on today at all, but Shelley and Rachel commented below on a post that I posted earlier on about topics that you would like me to cover today. Even though it's a bank holiday and I'm not working, it's I'd still come live anyway. I'm glad it was fabulous and you love The Rock, and I'm so glad you got to see Jumanji, which was fabulous. So, yes. So Shelley came up with strengths, limits and boundaries. So if you want to, if you know Shelley, just tag her into this so that she knows I'm talking, about her topic. So do you have any strengths? You all have strengths. Hello, Rachel. So comment below and let me know what your strengths are. We've all got strengths and weaknesses, right? Sometimes some people are great at math, some people are great at English, some people are great at art, some people aren't. So we've all got our strengths and weaknesses, but it's about you honing in on your strengths. What are you good at? What is natural that comes to you? What are you great at? What do you love doing? Because I don't know about you, but a lot of people do overthink and say, oh, well, I can't do that. I'm rubbish at that. I'm rubbish at that. Because you're focusing on your weaknesses instead of your strengths. So I don't know about you as well, but a lot of people also spin a lot of plates and they try and be everything to everyone. They try and know everything about everything. And I'd be the first to admit and go, actually, yeah, I'm not interested. That's not my fault. I'm not going to do it. I don't know this, but I can put you in touch with someone who can, you know what I mean? So that's where I play up to my strengths, and say, yeah, I don't know anything about that, okay? So happy bank holiday Monday, everyone. I hope you're all enjoying this warm weather. Fantastic. Hello, Thomasita. So really, really think about your strengths. Think about what comes natural. Think about what you love to do and really focus on that and run with it as well. You don't want to be everything to everybody. You can't serve every single client and every single customer and every single person on the planet. 7.5 billion people, I think, on the planet. They're not all going to buy stuff from you. And not everyone's going to watch this live, and it's not a problem. I play to my strengths and you should too. So really, really focus on your strengths and outsource your weaknesses if you can, and outsource the stuff that's boring that you really don't want to do, and then really play 100% to your strengths and 100% focus. Great problem solver, I think. Yes, Danny, that's fantastic. Good morning, Thomasita. Yes, it's morning there, afternoon here. So really think about your strengths and comment below. Like Danny said, she's a great problem solver. So comment below and let me know what your strengths are. Let's cheer you on for your strengths. And if you have weaknesses, and I have weaknesses, I'm crap at maths. I do my own books and accounts though. And then when I was on market, I refused to take a calculator. I kind of extended that, but then apart from that, I'm not really interested in the maths thing. My daughter asked for homework, don't know about you. But my daughter asked me to help her with the maths homework, and I'm like, yeah, no. Go to your nan, because I can't do it. So she's on the phone to my mum. Hello, Shelley, hope you're okay. So that's the strengths covered. Limits and boundaries are next. And I'm glad Shelley's joined. Hello, Marie Ann, sending you lots of hugs. Hugs and love. Can everyone send Marie Ann lots of hugs and love, please? Going through a hard time at the moment, so if everyone can send her lots and lots of love hearts on the screen, that will be awesome. She knows exactly what it's for. So Shelley said strengths, limits and boundaries. So we've covered strengths, so I'm going to cover limits. The only limits you have in your life or your business is the limits that you put yourself, that you give yourself. The sky isn't the limit, you are. Okay, and I would actually go further higher than the sky. I would go for the freaking galaxy. So hello, Adil. So really think about, okay, how you kind of put a barrier and put like a glass ceiling on your limits. Don't do it. Really kind of plow through and be like, you know, Willy Wonka and the glass elevator. Go through the Willy Wonka factory in that glass elevator and just shatter everything, because that's what you need to do. Okay, Richard Bannister, I think his name, did the 4-minute mile, and a lot of people didn't think it could be done. Everyone put a limit on it, and it's like, no, he smashed it, he's gone, and then everyone after that has tried to do it, and they have. And it's kind of, as soon as one person puts a limit on something, you've got to break through it, get round it, through it, under it, over it, get on the other side of whatever that limit is that you put on yourself. Otherwise, you're never going to achieve what you want to achieve if you kind of play small, if you limit yourself to certain things. You go, oh, well, actually, I can't do that, I can't do this. You are going to ruin everything for yourself. You're giving yourself a disservice, and you're also giving your clients and customers a disservice as well. And also your audience. Hello, Gemma. So let's have a look at some of these. So, hey, lovely. I'm numerically dyslexic. I swear it's a thing. It probably is, Danny, actually. You know, the letter thing with dyslexia. Yeah. I'm sure it could be a numbers thing as well. So let's have a look. Everyone's saying hello. Love it. Love it. Baby steps, Marie. Definitely. Definitely baby steps. Take every single day as it is. And you know what? Take every 5 minutes as it is. And don't put a limit on anything that you're doing. Just time and deal with stuff the way you deal with it. So I'm sending you lots and lots of hugs and strength. So strengths, limits, boundaries. Boundaries you need to put in place. Boundaries you need, I'll tell you why you need to put them in place. You need them for yourself, your business, your relationships, your clients, your children, your friends, family, everything, okay? Because you can't allow people not only to treat you like crap and talk to you like crap, but you've got to have boundaries of when you will accept clients and customers contacting you. Okay, just because you're on Facebook doesn't mean you're available 24/7, 365, and you shouldn't be. Hello, Joanne. You should never be available 24/7, 365. So do put a boundary level on, right, well, I'm going to time block, and this is when I'm going to contact people. It doesn't mean you're available to everyone at every single waking hour of the day. And, you know, some of my clients are international, so that they can't get me certain hours they're awake because obviously the time zone. So let's have a look. So baby steps. Watch my dad pass away on Friday. Mwah. Sending lots of love. Really difficult getting there slowly. Getting there, Marie Ann, honestly, it's one of those things where there's no limit. I know we've just spoke about limit, but there's no limit to grief. That's why I didn't say that word then. You know, it's something that you will. Everyone's different with grief, so don't ever let anyone tell you, oh, you should have been over it by now and all this. Even in 5 years, you never get over a parent's passing or a child's passing or any passing at all. And you just learn to deal with it every single day, honey. But know that we're all here, pillar of strength for you, honey. So everyone's saying hello, sorry for your loss. Boundaries have been a big struggle. Boundaries, stay strong, love it, keep your chin up. Yeah, take each day as it is. You know what, Marianne? And, you know, never let anyone tell you that you should be smiling, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. What you're doing, you need to do this, you do whatever the hell you want. I nearly swore. And it was the F word. So, but, you know, you do what you want to do. And you're okay with, you know, it's okay not to be okay. And don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I am sick to death of people and so-called coaches telling everyone there's no such thing as a bad day. There is. And it is okay to cry. It is okay to scream and shout and really let it all out. Honestly, it is okay. We are all human. So don't worry. Right, Shelley says boundaries have always been a struggle. Boundaries are something that you need to do because it's all about self-respect for you, and also, you know, the boundaries and respect of your time, your planet, your business, your family, yourself. We all need to self-care. We all need to schedule things in. We all need to look after ourselves, okay? So if Marianne is okay with this, I'm going to say, for example, Marie-Anne her father just passed away. She needs people to be respectful. She needs people to give her time, and she doesn't want clients and customers keep popping in her inbox consistently all the time. Where's me this? Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? And all this. You know what I mean? So it's all about setting the boundaries and being a human being about it and going, well, actually, you know what? My father's just died. You need to, you know, be respectful of that and me as a human being. And this is what I want to do. Just give me a few days. I'll slowly get back into it, you know. And then if you go back down, don't worry about it. But you know what? With boundaries, I have boundaries. I don't have email on my phone. I've said this loads of times. I also don't have Messenger on the phone. So I time block when I actually go onto my laptop and read messages and leave voice notes, okay? So the reason is and it leads me on to what Rachel said about priorities. You really need to schedule everything in, because otherwise you're going to run ragged, spin different plates, you're never going to have time to eat, you're probably hanging on. Oh, I just need to send this email, I can't go to the toilet yet, I need to send this email. And it's like, no. You need to go to the toilet when you need to go for a wee, okay? And you need to eat, you need to drink, and you need to look after yourself, but the boundary level is there. So you can't be, as I've said previously, you can't be available 24/7, 365, and that's okay. People need to respect you, but guess what? Ding, ding, ding. It starts with you. You need to respect your own time, your own work, your own family, and yourself, and it starts with you. When you allow people to treat you like crap, when you allow people to talk to you however, act like whatever, that they can run around the whole world and do whatever they want to do, that's where you've got no self-respect and you have no boundaries set in place. You know this, when you were growing up, there's always boundaries. You probably had a curfew, right? You had things that you could or couldn't do or get away with at school and even in the home. There's always a certain amount of boundaries, and it's all about discipline. And as we get older, sometimes we kind of lose it. But if you have children, you're like, no, you need to be in at this time, you need to do that, you need to do that. Except we get off the bandwagon a little bit because we kind of go rogue and we kind of don't set things ourselves, and that's where you have to be respectful of you. If someone messages me after 8 o'clock, it's very rare that I'll answer because I'm spending time with my family, or I'm on client calls with different countries because obviously the time zone, or I'm actually working. So it's all about starting with you, but the people and the clients and the customers in your audience knowing that you will get back to them. But today, I think I haven't even turned the laptop on. I'm not getting back to hardly anyone today because I've been sorting the house out and spending time with the family. And you need to set those boundaries in place as well. And you shouldn't. This is also another thing that I see a lot of on social media, is that you're apologising for not getting back to people. I'm so sorry I've not got back to people. I was at a family barbecue. Don't apologise. Stop apologising. You don't need to say sorry for anything. You don't need to explain yourself. These people need to realise that there's a level of respect, and you will get back to them when you can. And you need to set those boundaries in place. It's very, very important. You're not being a bitch, you're not being horrible, you're not being nasty, but you need to set those boundaries in place. Karen says, my dad passed away 32 years ago. Time has helped a lot. Heidi says, going through a very bad time, health and stress, lost my job. Heidi, hello Alison. Heidi sends in, can everyone send Heidi lots and lots of positive thoughts and everything as well, sending you lots of health and lots of positive thoughts for you to get a job. Anyone says to me that they'll be punched, Marie Ann, honestly. Lost my nan last year, still grieving now, still cry. Hello Rebecca. Just one thing is that, you know, Cherry's just mentioned actually, that she lost her dad 32 years ago. I lost my nan 11 years ago, and it's still, you know, I'll show you a picture of my nan. It was a birthday on Saturday. She would have been 91. This is in 1996, this photograph. It's in Birkenhead. And me and Nan went shopping, and you know what? It still hurts, guys. It still hurts. You're never going to get over it. It's just something that you're going to deal with. Okay, and my nan's grave is 280 miles away, so I can't just nip round the corner and go and put flowers on a grave. So it's something that time heals, but you know, it's something that will always hurt. It will, because you miss them. So Danny says, I always tell people, if you need to cry, then cry. Hello, Joanne. Bawl your eyes out if you need to. Get it out there in deep breath, wipe your eyes, grab your ladyballs and carry on when you're ready. Yes, high five. Definitely agree, Danny. Honestly, everyone needs to read what Danny's just said. Yes, sir, it's hard to love someone and not be able to give it to them, and it's upsetting and totally normal. Yes, definitely. Hello, Rachel. Hello, Lorna. Hello, Laurie. Rachel, I'm covering your topic now, honey, if you're on. I'm always sorry, it's a habit, honestly. So, yeah, it is all about you setting those boundaries, those business boundaries, those family boundaries, you know, and also personal boundaries for yourself, how you will and won't be spoken to, what you will and won't allow, and everything else like that. So really know that what you accept will carry on. And if you carry on being treated like crap, whether you're being, you know, emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually abused or anything, if you leave it to carry on, it will carry on, and you can't. You need to step into your power. You need to be a voice, and you need to reach out for someone to help you. And in business and life, you need to have a boundary and go, you know what? I will not accept you speaking to me like that. Don't do it. Whether it's a child, it doesn't matter who it is. Hello, Sue. So Rachel, now Rachel's on. I'm going to cover priorities, how to identify them daily, and the importance of working them in order. Marie Ann, you go, honey, and then just run with it, honestly. Laurie says setting boundaries as it relates to not being an enabler to sessions go on Saturday Live. Fantastic. Boundaries are a big one. Posh Rachel's watching. Fantastic. Hello, Posh Rachel. Cherry, I hear about Posh Rachel all the time. Stupid phone. Oh, your phone's playing up, Lisa. Absolutely 100% Cherry. Fantastic. So priorities. How many of you really know how to set your priorities and set them straight? Or comment below and let me know. Or have you got a huge to-do list and you don't even know where to start and it's like driving you insane, right? What I want you to do is make a list of everything. Loads of people say this. What's on your to-do list? Let's do a to-do list and everything else. The thing is, some people don't like lists and some people do. Some people live by them, some people don't. My son absolutely loves lists. Thank you, Danny, for your comment. Hello, Adele. My mindset's great. Lot happy. Fantastic. So with priorities, what I want you to do is make a great big list and then choose your top 3. Okay? Your top 3. So if it's in the day, choose top 3 and then work on number 1. Don't go on to number 2 until number 1's complete. The reason why and the importance of it is that your mind is going to be 100% focused. You're going to be so prioritised and focused and drilled in and targeted and honed in on number 1 that you'll feel great. And you know what? When you've done number 1 and you're 100% focused and your blinders are on and you're completing that, it's the most important task. Not only, as I said, you're going to feel great, You need to relax after. Go and take a break, listen to music, do something, and then go on to number 2. But, you know, for example, if you've got, say, for example, you're hoovering, you've got to send out an email, you've got to do your tax return form, which one would you do first? I highly recommend doing the tax return form first because that's the most important. Then do the email and then do the hoovering. However, if the email is quick to do, send the email and then do the tax return. Hoovering can wait. So sorry if you're a cleaner and you're watching this, but hoovering can wait. It's not the be all and end all, but the email and the tax return are very, very, very important. But it depends what the email's about. It depends if it's a money making activity. It depends what the email is. But the priorities of what you need to do are very, very important, because life or business, you could have a business to-do list and a life to-do list. And what will be important to you might not be important to somebody else, but you have to really prioritize every single day what you're going to do, and make sure that you're not spinning different plates and spreading yourself thinly. And what I mean by that is starting on task 1 and then go, oh, hang on, I'm doing that, but I've got to do this and I've got to do that. Meaning loads of different tabs open on your laptop, loads of ping, ping, ping going off on different devices, the phone going, this going, someone FaceTimes you, you've got an email coming in, you've got to do this. You are going to overload your brain and you don't want to do it. You really need to hone in on, hello Ren, really hone in on one task at hand and carry on doing it until it's done. You are going to feel amazing. And then guess what? If you do that every single day, at the end of the week, you've completed, and we'll say Monday to Friday, you will have completed, you know, different tasks. So within business, if you have client workbooks to do, if you've got client coaching calls to do, if you've got, you know, a webinar that you need to do the presentation for, you need to focus on that and do one thing at a time. So if you're doing a webinar, do the webinar, do all the slides, do all of that on one day. And then on day 2, so say Monday, do that, day 2, tax return, day 3, do something else, day 4. By the end of the week, you will have done 5 major tasks and some little ones as well, rather than getting to the end of the week and not completing anything, because then you'll feel like crap even more. So let's have a look here. Everyone's saying hello. Sue said lost her sister 10 years ago. Rachel, I have a course I'm studying for which will be my future, but then I also have a business to work and kids to look after. I need more hours. I'm torn between working the business for my now and more study time for my future. Rachel, what you need to do is you need to time block, because all of those are important. So you need to time block. It's not something that you can kind of put down. You can't put the kids down and do something else. Time block. Get your planner. Have a look at, put all your personal stuff in first. Then have a look and be really honest with yourself and prioritise. Be honest with yourself at the time blocking of what you have, what time you have available, really. Really, really. If it's an hour, do an hour for your business, an hour for your future. For your course that you're studying, an hour, and then the rest of the time on the kids. 2 hours, rest of the time on the kids. It's entirely up to you. I can't tell you how to block it in, but it's entirely up to you. So really put in, you know, school runs, doctors, dentists, everything, you know, breakfast, lunch and dinner, homework, you know, date nights, everything like that. And then put your business in next, because that's your money making activities. And then put in your studying, because it's important, but it's not bringing you money right now, but it will in the future, if you get me. But you need to schedule everything in, otherwise it's not going to be done. Kids can work Hoover in my house, yes. My son hoovered today and he had ear defenders on, and my son's autistic, so if my son can do it, then I'm sure other kids can as well. So started handing out jobs to the family because my house is not my priority at the moment, yes. You're not the only person in the house. And you know what? If you aren't a person, just if they can't do it, hire a cleaner. You know, whatever you would pay the cleaner for an hour, say 25 quid an hour or 15 quid an hour, whatever, it's how much money would you make working on your business for the hour? I would pay for a cleaner. So Definitely. Shelley says, I'm on a to-do list today, working through all one by one. Yeah, and you know what? The other thing about to-do lists, don't beat yourself up about it. If you don't finish the list, you're not here to kind of work every single day. Work, okay? You really need to make memories and spend time with the family and just relax. I had a Mars bar ice cream after we'd done the house, because we've got an inspection tomorrow. So it's all about, you know, just, I haven't had an ice cream for ages. And I'm like, oh, this is so nice. Just to stand there in the kitchen and eat an ice cream and not do anything and not think about anything. It was fantastic. Thank you for the advice on to-do lists and priorities. You're welcome, Sylvia, honestly. And you know what? Kids and animals and the weather and everything can kind of, you know, put everything off. But, you know, you're not here to kind of, your house is not a show house. It's supposed to be lived in, okay? And you're here to make memories and be happy. You're not here to be working 24/7, 365. So put your boundaries in place. Know that you don't have to be hoovering every single day, and work towards your strengths. As I said before, what Shelley said, you know, work towards your strengths and limit yourself with what you do and don't do. I certainly do a lot in the house, but I don't do absolutely everything because I'm not a gardener. So I'm not going to do the gardening. So just outsource everything. Show you my planner, Rachel. Yeah, honestly, Rachel, if that's posh Rachel, then yes, definitely. Hello, Richard. Got to go now. My phone is about to die. Sean's mum's retiring. She got cleaner hints. I'm taking it. Yes. Definitely. Love to have a cleaner 3 days a week. Even if, you know what, guys, start off right at the beginning. Anna, just explain a little bit more because it's only said a little bit, honey. Richard, but even if you start with a cleaner once a month, okay, for 4 hours once a month, start somewhere so that you don't have to do everything, and then you can spend more time on your business. Your income will be coming in. You'll be able to hire them twice a month, 3 times a month, and then once a week, and then you can go from there, honestly. But, you know, one thing, sign contracts and make sure everything's above board so they're covered in, so are you. Hello, Tracy. Anna, just extend what you said, honey, so I can carry on reading it. Shelley says our village turns into a giant yard sale this time of year, so it's been a busy day for us here. Yes. So it would be wonderful to actually, they do that in America. I think it's awesome. And they do it in Canada. I remember going around with my friends' yard sales, got Dominic a massive Barney the dinosaur from a yard sale. That was fantastic. So really think about the priorities, especially if you have a lot of things to do. And then, like in the UK, we've got beautiful weather today. Lots of people will be having barbecues. They will have been to the beach. They will have gone out. You know, whereas some people are doing the garden and staying at home and things. So really, you don't want to beat yourself up and have a go at yourself for choosing one over the other. So this is where the priorities are. The kids are off, so go and make memories with the kids. The hoovering can wait, you know. So really, really think about it. So can someone comment below and let me know what time it is, just so that I don't take up too much of your time because I haven't got my laptop on. Richard says, I can clean, but I hate cleaning, really can't be bothered 3 mornings a week. Yeah, even if it's an hour or 2 hours, see how much it would cost, see how much you have to earn in order to pay, and then go from there. Definitely go for the cleaner. You know, because then, thank you so much, Ren. But, you know, really think, hottest day. I was in the loft. Thank you, Rachel. I was in the loft earlier. You don't want to go into the loft. It's absolutely, I thought the house was hot until I went up there and was like, wow, so warm. Hottest day barbecue later after work. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But remember, you don't have to work every single day. You don't have to work every single day. I've taken the entire day off because I'm sorting the house out. But yeah, so I will just recap for you guys, okay? So Shelley said strengths, limits and boundaries. Strengths, focus on your strengths. Focus what you can do. You can outsource the rest, whether it's gardening, cleaning, you're outsourcing, you've got an accountant, you're outsourcing, whatever it is. Play to your strengths, not your weaknesses. And you can always improve your weaknesses, that's not a problem. But, you know, don't beat yourself up and have a go at yourself if you're not good at absolutely everything. You're not meant to be, okay? So number 2 is limit. Always put a limit on, you know, certain hours that you can do. Limit the time available on calls or what you're doing, work, time block everything. That'll help with the priorities. But never put a limit on your dreams or your goals. Go and smash like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, go and smash through that wall in that elevator. Never say the sky's the limit. It isn't. The sky isn't the limit. They put a man on the moon, they put many people on the moon, and there's a galaxy. And there's many other planets. So never ever think that the sky's the limit, because it isn't. And I see that quote spurred off loads of times over the years, and it's like, actually, you're wrong. The sky isn't the limit, but you will limit yourself if you believe that you can't do something. If you listen to the haters and the naysayers, work on your mindset. Don't listen to everyone else's opinions. They don't know you. They haven't been in your shoes. They haven't walked where you've walked. They've not been through what you've been through. Who cares what they all think? I have some news that I'm going to be sharing very shortly, not today, very shortly. I don't care what people's opinions are. I'm not interested. Because it's like, actually, it needs doing. This is what I'm doing. If you don't like it, don't worry about it. Do you know what I mean? But it's all about the bigger vision. It's all about the bigger picture. Let's have a look. So Richard says, get polish cleaners, excellent cheap. Yes. What you like, I had to do that yesterday off. Fantastic. Try being autistic and not beat yourself up. Milky Way and Snickers. Yeah, I would never want to be autistic. My son's autistic. I live with it every single day. And I know that you have autism, Richard. I would never want to live in that world. I live in kind of his world. And he isn't as competent. He can't communicate much or whatever. But I wouldn't want to be, because it's not something that is, that's, how can I choose my words wisely? Autism is very difficult, and being thrown into this world and not choosing it, and not, you know, him not choosing it, me not choosing it, and our life and everything else, it is very difficult. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm not being derogatory in any way, shape or form. My son is 20 this year, so I'm not being derogatory, and it's very, very difficult. It's very difficult. I've sacrificed a lot, but I will continue to do. You're welcome, Cherry. Mwah, definitely. And the one thing I will say as well, put boundaries on people, what you will and won't accept, what you will and won't accept them saying to you, treating you like, you know, the whole thing. Shelley says the only limit is you and how far you're prepared to go. Definitely, definitely. I think I spoke about that before you actually came on, Shelley, so yeah. Anna says, can't concentrate on anything for more than half an hour at a time, so take time out and then carry on. Right, Anna, put a timer on stuff. Don't have a go at yourself that you can't do an hour or you can't do half an hour. Just do 20 minutes and then go from there. Play to your strengths. It's not that bad. I'm high functional autism, slightly different. No one chooses it. No, definitely. Definitely agree with you. No one chooses autism. It's something that you have to live with, whether you have it yourself or you have someone in the family with it, or you know, your child or anything. I do understand with the brain that obviously, you know, you try not to beat yourself up, but sometimes the brain takes over, or a lot of the time, in fact 100% of the time, you have a go at yourself. My son can predict, say he's playing chess, my son can predict whether he's going to lose. Then he, like, I don't know, like 50 things, 50 moves in advance or something like that, and then he throws the chessboard. So we don't do chess. So yeah, so he kind of beats himself up consistently all the time if he loses at games, or he's doing this, that and the other. So we have to limit stuff. So sending you lots of love, Richard. Definitely, it's something that I've deal with day to day. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, no, you would have somewhere. Yeah, you're a perfectionist, Richard. Sometimes, yeah, it's. I always say progress over perfection, but everyone is very, very different, and it is something that you need to play out. I have OCD, so it's kind of, I can walk in a room and see if one thing's like moved slightly, and I'm like, right, who's been in here? And I play, and it's something that I've had to discipline myself with, especially with business, is that you got to go for the progress over perfection, but you still beating yourself up and have a go at yourself because you need it perfect or want it perfect. But no, totally get it whatsoever. definitely. So strengths, limits and boundaries. So thank you so much to Shelley for that topic. Rachel Allison said priorities, how to identify them daily. So, get your to-do list, choose your top 3, work on number 1, do not go on to number 2 until number 1's done. It means that you are highly focused. You've got your blinders and blinkers on. You're looking at one thing. You've put 100% focus on it. That means it's going to be quality work for you, and then go from there. So it's important to work on that so that, as I said previously, then you'll be able to do, if you've got one major task to do every single day for a week, you will have finished 5 by the end of the week, and then that'll set you off in a really, really positive, good mood. So you're welcome. Hello, Vicky, just about to go, honey. So have a truly, truly wonderful, wonderful evening. If you're in the UK, please make sure you got sunscreen on, drink lots of fluids and everything else, and enjoy your evening. Know that you can and will achieve anything you set your mind to. It's all about mindset. I don't lose. I will astonish you when we meet up and have a long chat over a jug of wine. I will drink juice or water. Thank you for covering it. You're welcome. You're welcome. I hope it all helped. Keep going always. Shelley, I will see you tomorrow morning. And have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Sending lots of love, strength, hugs, kindness, love and joy to every single one of you. Thank you for watching on the replay if you have. Share this out if you think it can help someone, to help them with the strengths, limits, boundaries and priorities. And I will see you real and raw at 4 on Friday. I will be posting a lot during the week as well, and I have some massive news coming shortly as well. So you're going to work out, fantastic, enjoy. Ribena, definitely. I don't drink alcohol. So Thomasita, being autistic is not easy. My mum has dementia, Alzheimer's. It's not easy. It's probably not as bad as hard. Being autistic is still very hard. I think all of it is. I would never put all of them all together, Thomasita. They're all different levels, aren't they? So yeah, but everything is something that you have to deal with every single day in the best way that you can. So Richard with autism, Dominic with autism, your mum with dementia and Alzheimer's, and you as well. It's all of you. You deal with your health issues and your family and friends' health issues in the best way that you can. And there's no right or wrong way, so you can't get it wrong. Just be there and be there, and know that they can come to you, and just give them lots of love. Love makes the world turn round. Love is everything. So love and peace. So have a wonderful evening. Keep going always, and I'll see you soon. Bye.